Oh damn, goddamn. Like, I don't even know what to say, man. What I want to start off saying is the signs were there. Okay? The signs was there. His name, literally, his nickname that he gave to himself is No Chill Gil. What does that tell you about this MFer, man? He basically ruined his own career by busting shots in the locker room of a franchise that he basically was running. And let me tell you this, this franchise has not recovered since. I'm telling you right now, when John Wall and Bradley Beal were taking this team consistently to the playoffs, they did not reach the peak. And I'm going to say it again, they did not reach the peak of prime Gilbert Arenas, man. Let me tell you something. He was serious, man. I'm talking T-Mac days, Kobe. Gil was up there with T-Mac and Kobe for the top 5 best players in the league at a certain point. And instead of chilling and enjoying his money and enjoying his immense wealth and superstar, he was a superstar, bro. He was in the cover of NBA Live, I believe. I think NBA Live 6. Let me search it up right now. NBA Live 06 or 07, something like that, man. Something crazy. That's Dwayne Wade, actually. NBA Live 7, that was T-Mac. Okay, I got to search up some more. It was 8. Yes, NBA Live 8. I was wrong by a few years. This man was a beast. Now, once his career was done, y'all know about Gil's Arena. One of my favorite shows to watch. But he just had to F it up, man. Let me tell you something, man. What have we learned today? Shannon Sharpe, Gilbert Arenas. Do not fumble the bag. Secure the bag. Legally. I'm going to add that antidote there. Legally. Let's talk about it. If y'all are not know, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas arrested in connection with illegal high-stakes poker games. This is a CNN article by Kyle Fletcher. Whatever. I probably said it wrong. Let's read the article. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested Wednesday and is accused by the Department of Justice, DOJ, of being part of a high-stakes illegal gambling ring that ran out of one of his California homes. Arenas, 45, is facing federal indictment on count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. According to the Justice Department, Arenas rented out an Encino, California mansion to host illegal poker games. Damn. So he lied to the feds, illegal gambling games. Somebody ratted on him. Let me just make this clear. Somebody snitched on him, and that person probably lost a lot of money in them games. And he lied to the feds came knocking on his door. Gil lied. He lied. If convicted, Arenas could face up to 5 years in prison on each count. 15. Dude is facing 15 years. Holy. Arenas is a former 3-time All-Star who played 11 seasons in the NBA, most notably with the Washington Wizards. In more recent years, he's become a popular podcast host on Gil's Arena, in which he and other former players discuss basketball. According to an indictment filed by a prosecutor in Los Angeles, Arenas directed Arthur Katz, 51, to stage the games. Katz would then prepare the home and collect rent from the other individuals accused of being involved in the scheme. Yevgeny Gershom, who the department describes as a suspected organized crime figure from Israel. Damn! Homie has the Israeli mob. What the hell? Yevgeny Torevsky, Alan Austria, Yaren Cohen, and Igvan Krachan, I'm messing up these names, would have then managed the illegal gambling being done at the home according to the indictment. Damn. So he has the Israeli mob in it. The small hat mob. Holy. All the other defendants face charges of 1 count of conspiracy to operate illegal gambling business and 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business. No lawyers for Arenas or the other defendants were listed in court documents on Wednesday afternoon. Justice Department investigators accused Arenas co-defendants of collecting money off each prize pot, inviting people to play in the games, hiring young women to serve drinks, private massages, and offer companionships to the people playing the games, and then collect a portion of what the women earned from their work. Wow. So this is a whole operation. According to the indictment, investigators obtained text message between Arenas and Katz that show the two planning to host alleged illegal poker games at the mansion, and even came up with poker tables that bore Arenas' name. Oh my God. The two also discussed financial matters and payments over text messages, according to the indictment. Let me tell you something, man. These phones will destroy a lot of criminals, man. If you were doing dirt and doing any kind of illegal stuff in the streets, your worst enemy is your cell phone, man. That is your worst enemy. The text messages cited in the indictment show the defendant scheduling the alleged illegal gambling nights, financial matters, recruiting women and dealers to work at the house, recruiting security, and other matters, according to prosecutors. The indictment says Arenas sent messages asking about money collected at the games, complaining that players being intoxicated and trying to find hosts for gambling nights. The home used for the alleged illegal gambling nights was raided in the early hours of July 20th, 2022. Okay, so this has been going on for 3 years. Holy. With U.S. Department of Homeland Security investigators seizing money that was found in the master bedroom of the home. The former Washington Wizards wizard attempted to get the money back by filing a petition with the U.S. Customs and Border Protections. Prosecutors say Arenas falsely told them that he was not involved in the gambling and that was taking place at the home. In fact, as defendant Arenas then knew, defendant Arenas had knowingly provided gambling equipment at the Gamble House to be used to host an illegal poker game on July 19, 2022. Had unknowingly rented out the Gable House, right? Okay. The Gable House to be used to host a illegal poker night on July 19, 2022, and was collecting rent from the host for operating an illegal poker game at the Gable House July 19th, 2022. The indictment states one of the defendants faces additional accusations. Gershom is charged with entering into a sham marriage with Valentina Kohoraka, and the two of them face 3 additional charges: 1 count of conspiracy to commit marriage fraud, and making a false statement on an immigrant document. Prosecutors allege Gershom paid Kojora, whatever, I'm not going to try that name, for her participation in the marriage. According to prosecutors, they both submitted false information on immigration forms. God damn. So this was in 22, right? And it's kind of alluding to saying that this was going on for a long time. So the feds pulled up in 22. They just put all the evidence together right now. We're in 25 in order to take Gil down, right? And if you look at literally some of the pictures alleged here, he literally has his name, Arenas Poker Club, bro. So this indictment, right, is making it seem like Gil was not only a willing participant, he was like almost a ringleader, bro. He was borderline, and he lied to the feds about it. Now, to keep in mind, the other interesting part about all of this is this Yevgeny Gershom guy, who, like they said, is linked to crime in Israel, organized crime in Israel. So he's part of an Israeli mob, and he's doing marriage fraud and immigration fraud to be in the States. So Gil is tied in with Israeli Jewish mob members in order for him to get a little skimming off these illegal poker games, bro. So what he just did is he ruined Gil's arena, because how you going to do Gil's arena without Gil? Let's start off with that. I think they will try to, but it's going to be crazy. At the same time, bro knew all about this. Meaning he was talking to the feds. He was talking to the feds this whole time. Because they broke into his house, one of his houses, the mansion that he was renting, in 2020, 3 years ago, bro. This is crazy. This is nuts. And y'all already know he's going to snitch. He's going to tell. He's a basketball player. He's not a gangster. He's going to tell. He's going to fully cooperate. And you know what? I'll say this, Gil, you should tell. You are not a gangster. You do not go by any street code. Are you stupid? I say yes, man. I say yes, because now you're going to plead guilty. You're going to plead out. You're going to be a felon, right? And if you're a felon, that's going to make it tough for you to get bigger deals, because I'm telling you, Gil's Arena was going to the top, man. It was going all the way to the top. So he unfortunately might have sabotaged the future bag. And ladies and gentlemen, what did we learn today from Gil and Shannon Sharpe? Secure the bag alert, man. Secure the bag alert, man. This is not as bad as him shooting at his teammate in the locker room and having guns out there. But brother, you were involved with Israeli Jewish crime mobs, bro. Like what are you doing, man? Like, what are we doing? And you know what? Honestly, you know why I think he did? I think he did it because he's broke. Let me tell you something. Athletes get broke so fast. And if he was trying to find a hustle to make some extra bucks, I get it. But at the same time, goddamn, man, you had to get the mob involved. It's also possible he might have a debt to one of these gangsters, you know? Who knows? He might have been I think that's how he's going to rat. He's going to rat and say he was forced to do it. Hey, man, y'all get in the comments, man. It's a crazy day for sports media. Big JTV. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Get in the comments. Get in the comments, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts. I'm out, man.